Hit me up, Nick.
Dillon, it felt like the offense struggled on there for a while. You guys found something there in the fourth quarter. What was different in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, just came out flat. Not happy about it one bit, but just love how we responded. Things weren't going our way, and a lot of it self-inflicted, but just finding a way to come out with a win, and I think that is stuff that you can take away. Definitely not in the fashion, but at the end of the day, a W is a W. So.
Dillon, can you talk about the offense late in the game when you needed it? Once again, you guys have been pretty good at that all year. You were able to do it again today.
Yeah, I think just the emphasis, throughout the whole offseason, third and fourth downs, the middle late, winning that, and then winning the fourth quarter. And I think just, all that work put into it, I think has definitely panned out for us. So.
The what team mindset, 23-17 in the fourth quarter, just the team mindset, the offensive mindset at that point?
Yeah, just find a way to put a drive together and go score. And I think it was important for us. I know we had one prior that we didn't, obviously we didn't convert on third, but then the next one, finding a way to drive it all the way down and Gavin finished that one for us. I think that just put us in a good spot. So.
The way Drake's been playing for you guys over and the critical moments, do you find yourself just looking for him when you drop back in critical moment? You think, okay, I'm gonna look at 12.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of trust and belief in everyone, but I think Drake has done a good job at just finding the right spot and being really good at that. And then obviously our trust in one another. He's a guy that I've thrown a bunch with, throughout the offseason, us being kind of older guys. Being able to spend more time together, whether it's in the film room or, on the field, and he's just a great player. It's
Come down to comfort in those types of situations?
I think it's a comfort thing, and then also he's just a damn good player, and he's always in the right spot. Like I said, just finding him and letting him do him. So I'm proud of him for sure.
I think coming into this game, you targeted Andrew more than any receiver on third downs this year. Is that going to be an adjustment moving forward for you, like having to find somebody else, I guess, to be that go-to guy?
Naturally, if you lose a guy like Andrell, it definitely hurts. But I think a lot of the guys have stepped up, and we will find that, whether it's normal downs, third downs, red zone, whatever it is. But I think guys have stepped up, whether it's, Nick, Drake, Jaleel finding his way as well, and then on third down, Stog as well. So just us coming together and trying to find ways to convert.
The third down that Nick Anderson there on that, I think one of the last drives, is that kind of a good example of that, finding him down the field?
Exactly. I think just guys being in the right spot, me making sure that I play the right sides or, getting through my progressions. And I think that only helps us because those guys have been playing really good.
You had a big one with Jaden as well. Is that something you guys the last 2 weeks have put just extra emphasis on, trying to get that chemistry knowing that different guys in the rotation without Andrew?
Yeah, I think we did a good job of rotating early on. But anytime you lose a guy like Andrell's a great player. So, it definitely hurts, but I think the guys coming together collectively, whether it's LV, Jaden Gibson coming in, G Freak, guys who do rotate and play a bunch of football. I think it's important that they as well, just come together and find ways to convert or, create chunks when they are in.
Those last two drives, was there like a different electricity, a different current running through you guys, or did it just feel like you're continuing to grind and it finally breaks open for you?
I think it was a mixture of that, but also just, the will to win and knowing that it did come down to those two drives, and we had to go score if we wanted to win the game. So, whether it's back against the wall and we needed to or the guys just, find a way to win, I think the mixture of that too is something that, is the difference.
Like, are you looking at each other differently? Like, this is going to happen? Or?
I just go back to belief, belief in one another. I'd love to say, we drank different Gatorade and in the fourth, but yeah, but I think just the belief in one another and knowing that, you get confidence from, 2-minute drives or being in crucial moments and finding ways to win. I think that creates confidence. Although we did, put ourselves in that position, it's important for us to, get ourselves out of it. So.
Gus said in his press conference that he was going to come try to see you. Did he come see you after the game?
He did. He did. I was able to, find them after the game. Just a lot of respect for that place. It's a place that I love. just because of the journey, and a place that I just have a lot of, relationships, whether it's, guys that work in the building, coaches, players, it's good to see them, but, after the game, but just appreciative of being able to have that conversation after.
Are you glad this game's over with? I mean, there was a lot of build-up all week toward this game. Are you glad it's just in the rearview mirror now?
Man, it definitely was a personal one because I played there, and just it's a part of my journey that I'll never forget. But at the end of the day, it wasn't about me. It was about us as a team finding a way to win and going 1-0. Ultimately getting to 7-0, but getting better. And that's something we'll have to do for sure.
You talk about growing in confidence. Where are you guys at mentally as an offense now, as opposed to maybe SMU when they cut it to 14-11? You guys still had the big response, but you've done it a bunch of times since then.
Yeah, I think that's something you practice. So whenever it does happen in the game, it's I don't want to say fulfilling, but great to see because you worked on that, and trying to see it come into fruition is pretty cool. But I do look back, and it's things that we put ourselves in those positions and find a way to get ourselves out of it is important. But we'll go back and get better. There's things that we definitely left out there and things that we need to get better at. And it starts with me. It starts with us as a unit and as a group trying to get better. So.
With
You
Andrew,
got some running game going late in the game, including you finding some spots. That opened up your offense some, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I think chunks in general, creating chunks, whether it's me, the receivers and tight end, running back, whatever it is. I think creating chunks, whenever you have to snap it less, it does help just because, that means you've had explosive plays within the drive. So I think that's something we'll look at as well, just finding ways to create more chunks.
Was it nice to get Gavin going today for you guys? It felt like he really got some over to this.
Yeah, it was. We believe in Gavin and everything he can do and know what he's capable of. Obviously, me playing with him in the Florida State game and then him trickling in throughout the season. But just for him to, I guess get his feet wet a little more, it's good to see and got a bunch of belief in him as well.
That last run where you screaming for him just to get in the end zone, is he shrugging over at the sideline asking if he needed to take a knee or not?
It was funny because I think I second-guessed it as well, whether he should score or not, so I'm catching myself looking over. But just how the whole play played out, it was really unique, because I felt like the defensive guys were also trying not to let him score, so I don't know. I was kind of confused, but I'm glad we did score at the end of the day. Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Keep the beard, by the way, Eddie.